Is your New Year's resolution to get your life in order and finally get organized? Well, get in line, because me too. So thankfully, we have an expert here that can help us with that. And Steppe, the owner of Steppe Organizing, is here with the top tips to get you tidy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Let's go into the new year organized and ready.
That's the goal. That's the goal. So, you know, we talk about spring cleaning, but really, the new year is a really great time to clean out some stuff, right?
It is. It's an awesome time to kind of get rid of the old and bring in the new as a fresh setup in your home. And a lot of people now are going to have all those new things from Christmas. So now the new and the old are blending. It's a wonderful time to declutter and set yourself up for success for the rest of the year.
Now, I took one of Anne's classes, and one of the things that you said, you were like, I don't want Christmas presents because it's just going to take up more room. So if you feel like you have a lot of stuff, a lot of clutter, what is something that you need to do? What's the process of kind of starting to organize?
I always say start with a plan. Don't dive in all at once in your whole house. Pick a small area, a small space where you can build on success, and also kind of learn your own organizing style and editing and purging style. If you're a slower decision maker, you don't want to pull out everything from your entire closet and then end up with a bigger mess than you had to begin with.
Yeah.
So I always say start small. Little wins end up, winning the whole game for you at the end. So sometimes we just start with a drawer with our clients to help them build on that success.
And one of the things, you kind of gave a measurement at one point of how long typically you're going to be able to guess a cleaning process is going to take. How do you calculate that? Again,
if you look at a simple junk drawer, everyone seems to have a junk drawer. We would prefer you call it a family drawer once you get your organizers in there, but we'll stick with junk drawer for now. So the junk drawer is a way to assess how long it's going to take your decision making to process through a bigger space. So if you take out your junk drawer, dump it all out, look at what you've got, sort those items, edit out, purge out, discard items you don't want, and then now you're left with what you want to keep. If that takes you 20 minutes, or if it takes you 2 hours, you have that to then, as a footprint, to then expand that time frame of what it's going to take you in order to do a whole closet. So if it takes you 2 hours to do a junk drawer, you might want to call in the cavalry to help you in bigger spaces. But if it takes you 5 minutes, then you're a pretty quick decision maker, and you don't get bogged down on making those calls on what to get rid of and what to keep, and or how to categorize what's going back in. So that a small space is wonderful to start with on how to gauge how you're going to make decisions in a bigger space.
And that's really good to know, because I think that it's very easy to kind of get a hold of things.
Yes.
So, bringing somebody in, like bringing in the cavalry, like, you got to get sometimes people to come and be like, you don't need that. You really don't. Now, what are your top tips for organizing? You brought a couple things for us to show some good organizers.
So first off, I always say pump the brakes before you go into the Container Store, before you go to Target or order on Amazon. Don't buy products first. First edit. So just want to make sure people don't go ballistic on buying things. But when you are ready to drop things into drawers and put things into cabinets, these are just a few basics that we use a lot. This bin is wonderful in pantries. It's wonderful in closets. If you have, say, ADHD and you need to see what's going on, this is great. We'll label it for you, but you can get your own label maker and do it too.
Smart.
These are a deeper drawer organizer. These are wonderful for a deeper makeup drawer. They're great for kids' supplies in their rooms. The more narrow ones, they are wonderful in any space. We use those in desks a lot.
Oh yeah.
The Lazy Susan,
gotta
love a Lazy Susan. This one has different things for categorization. I put vitamins and supplements in mine.
Smart.
You can again use it under the sink. This longer bin is really wonderful in pantries, under the sink areas, anything where you may not have a pull-out drawer that you need to create that scenario for yourself. Or if you do have a pull-out drawer and it goes deeper, that will help you keep things from rolling around and being all cattywampus.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want the cattywampus. But thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we have the information on where you can go and get more information. Head on over to our website, and we got the website there.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and a Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. You too.